Indigo by Louis Fisher. It is the fifth lesson of Flamingo contained in Class 12 English Core, presented by K.D. Jha, retired VP and AEO KBS. Indigo plantation was done in Champaran in the 15% land area as tax, which was purchased by the Britishers only, and along with the cotton, indigo was sent to England. There it was processed and used, and the finished clothes were sent to India, brought back to India for sale. Later on, synthetic indigo was prepared by Germany. Then the landlords thought, why to waste money for carrying indigo from India to England, and synthetic indigo was cheaper. So they offered the peasants to pay a lump sum amount in one go, and they should not grow indigo anymore. Some of the farmers paid and others could not pay. Later on, the zamindars or the landlords did not take any action against those who couldn't pay. So those who paid wanted their money back, and this is the problem related to the chapter we shall discuss. The students are advised to go through the lesson themselves with a pencil in their hand and underline the key points and arrange them themselves as I have done over here for them. And this type of note making, bringing out the key concepts from the lesson, arranging them properly in form of notes, will help them to prepare notes in other subjects also, the subjects of their stream, maybe science, commerce, or humanities, whatever may be. Now about the lesson. Freedom from fear and self-reliance are the successive path of our national life. During the annual convention of Congress Party at Lucknow in 1916, a poor peasant named Kumar Shukla from Champaran approached Gandhi. He did not get any chance. He then followed him to Kanpur, then to Ahmedabad. He stayed there, always present in front of Gandhi, who was later pleased with his tenacity. Then Rajkumar Shukla appraised Gandhi of the atrocities of British landowners over sharecroppers of Champaran. Gandhi assured him to help if he could fetch him from Calcutta on set date and time and place. Rajkumar fetched Gandhi from Calcutta. He visited Patna at the house of Rajendra Prasad with Shukla, where Gandhi was not allowed by the servants to draw water from well, thinking that he was a peasant who might pollute water. Gandhi moved to Muzaffarpur and met the lawyers, the Secretary of Land Owners Association, and official commissioner for investigation. In those days, nobody dared to harbor or keep in their house the activist, fearing punishment in the hands of the Britishers. However, Gandhi was harbored by Professor Malkani. He knew that the sharecroppers were to plant indigo on 15% of their holdings as land tax for the British landlords, who were the only buyers of the indigo. it was sent to Britain. Later on, when Germany produced synthetic indigo, the Britishers stopped buying the indigo. Now, the big landlords demanded one-time payment of tax in place of the cultivation of indigo on 50% land. Many paid, some peasants did not pay any money. So those who had paid wanted to get the refund of money from the big landlords because they did not do anything to those peasants who did not pay them. So they filed case in the court and were exploited by the lawyers, but they were not getting the refund. So it was a very troublesome task for them. Gandhi was troubled to hear this, but tried to have more and more details. He contacted Secretary of British Landlords Association and British official commissioner, who paid no heed to him. Gandhi proceeded to Motihari. He camped there. The next day, he proceeded for the neighboring village where a peasant was beaten by the British officials. He was moving on an elephant. He was stopped on the way by the superintendent of police and asked to return to Motihari. At Motihari, he was sent a notice to quit Champaran. He wrote on the same order that he defied it, that is, disobeyed it. This was his first civil disobedience. The next day, he was served with a summons from the court of Motihari. Gandhiji telegraphed Rajendra Prasad to arrive with influential people. Many prominent lawyers conferred with Gandhi and promised to follow him until the jail. The Battle of Champaran was won, exclaimed Gandhi, after lawyers and friends promised to go for court arrest. Motihari became black with Champaran peasants. Thousands demonstrated around the courthouse. The government was baffled and the officials became powerless without Gandhi's cooperation. He asked Gandhi to control the mob of peasants. Gandhi asked for punishment. Gandhi told that he had come to render humanitarian and national service. Gandhi was asked to file monetary bond for 2 hours bail. He refused. It was impossible for the British officials to control the mob without cooperation of Gandhi. So his trial was postponed. Gandhi was allowed to remain at liberty without bail as the trial of the case and penalty due were postponed. An inquiry was conducted in grievance of the farmers. Documents were collected and under the oath, statements of 10,000 sharecroppers were taken. Gandhi had one-to-one meeting with the Governor General. Government set up an official commission of inquiry into the sharecroppers' situation. The British landlords were found wrong and it was settled to pay 25% refund to the peasants. Though peasants were not happy, they wanted 50%, but Gandhiji told them even 25% was important because winning was important. So Gandhi exclaimed that the first war of civil disobedience was won. After a few years, the British planters abandoned the estates and it was now the in the hands of the sharecroppers. Gandhi did a lot to remove the social and cultural backwardness of the villagers of Champaran. Gandhi remained for about 1 year, that too uninterrupted for 7 months. Schools were opened and lessons in health and hygiene were imparted. Gandhi's youngest son and his wife, along with others, opened schools and helped in spreading literacy. Attention was paid on the filthy clothes and education of ladies. Gandhi's wife, Kasturba, took to develop sanitation among women. The episodes of Champaran was a turning point in Gandhi's life. He learned courage and taught self-reliance. For a just reason, we should fight fearlessly and wholeheartedly. Now check your comprehension. Dear students, questions has been given here and answer to all these questions has been given in points in the preceding pages we have discussed. It is my advice that you must write answer to these questions, but write in points so that you can get good marks. These materials has been used for several years by students and most of them bagged marks somewhere above 95%. So you can also get the marks in the same order. As far as possible, write in points and limit your answer according to the word limit. Like and subscribe for regular updates. You may also visit my website www.englishontips.com.